My name's Dave. I'm a punaholic. I've had 4 wives, but I'm not from Utah. I had the X, the Hex, the Mex, the Flex, and hopefully not the next. It was really important to me that each of my wives have a good sense of humor, so early on in the relationships, in fact, as soon as I could, to see if they were ticklish, I'd give them a couple of testicles. The ex really liked sex. She used to say men are like pantyhose. Some will run, some will cling, and some won't fit right in the crotch. Second wife was a spiritual healer. She was short. She ran away with her guru. I really wanted to strike a happy medium. We kind of lost touch. For me, she became a small medium at large. Number 3 is the Mex is from Mexico, surprisingly. She used to get depressed and constipated in the winter. In fact, she just couldn't give a shit. Apparently there's a new word for that, exhaustipated. My 4th wife, my dear wife Rose, is from Philippines. She was a dancer. She's the Flex. She's Catholic, so one thing I can't say to her is, Rose, you don't have a prayer. I did learn what the #1 cause of divorce was: getting married. Us old white guys can't rap. That's why I always use gift bags. And I suppose you could call an old white guy that wasn't well endowed a Caucasian. Before I was Burnaby Dave's a Remax realtor, I was late a lot. Some people called me the late Dave Balmer. My middle name's Andrew, initials are Dab. When I was a boy, my mom would say, you just wait till your dad gets home. And then when Dad got home, he had to smack Dab in the middle. You've heard of the standing O. This is the sitting O. Came to me when I was in Mexico at Montezuma's Revenge. And I filled the bowl so high I didn't have a pot to pee in. Then the sink sprang a leak, so I called down to the front desk and I said, hey, I got a leak in my sink. And the guy says, go right ahead. I got a nephew, not the one that's here, that wanted to get his medical marijuana license. He says he gets really bummed out when he runs out. I'm thinking of taking an ESL course myself because I really like it when I get a good mark. I was cutting through the graveyard and I had a powerful urge to have a bowel movement. So I'm squatting behind a monument. This guy walks by and he says, morning. I said, no, I'm taking a crap. There's a rat there, and I kicked at the rat, and he bit me. And I decided right then I was never going to give a rat sass. Lately I've been driving around, and it seems I'm always passing wind. One of these days I'm going to go check out the new BlackBerry in their store. One of my favorite words is facetious. It's got all the vowels, and they're in alphabetical order. My brother and I were watching baseball last weekend, and we couldn't remember who won the World Series last year. So I said to Jer, I said, wait a minute, what's the name of that flower? Usually red, has the thorns. He says, Rose. I says, that's right. Hey, Rose, what's the name of that? Who won the World Series last year? Now, poor old Barry Bonds, he's probably going to have to die before he gets into the Hall of Fame. The ball he hit, before the steroid scandal, the ball he hit that broke the Babe Ruth record used to be worth $500,000. Now that ball, the value shrunk to just $50,000. So that proves steroids do affect a man's balls. And by the way, so do divorces. So Christy Clark, I don't know if anybody's noticed, but she could use a couple of testicles. She's always wearing pants. That's because she's got shy knees. She wants to get more Asian bone. Thank you very much.
Give it up for Dave Balmer.